Bienvenidos a The Secret Random Box. Hoy tenemos una invitada muy especial que es una streamer de Twitch. Aquí está Barbie.
Hola Lune, ¿cómo estás? Muchas gracias por invitarme a este podcast. Me presento, antes que nada. Me llamo Bárbara, en realidad. Me dicen Barbie, todo el mundo me dice Barbie. Y en Twitch en realidad estoy como barbecue-cs. Soy de Argentina y en realidad Twitch no fue lo primero que empecé a hacer en mi vida, sino más bien lo hice como por curiosidad. Empecé por curiosidad. Y empecé con videojuegos, que es algo que siempre me gustó y tal vez nunca tuve tiempo para hacer porque durante toda mi vida tuve mucho tiempo pasando en la escuela y en la secundaria. Nunca tenía tiempo. Y en mi tiempo libre encima trataba de estudiar inglés. Entonces no era muy
Aprovechar.
fácil, no había tanto tiempo.
Pero la verdad, ayuda bastante. Ayuda bastante tener más conocimientos en otras áreas, en otras ramas. Así que hay que sacarle jugo a todo, ¿no? Y qué bonito haberte
Obvio, obvio.
conocido en Twitch. La verdad, a los que están escuchando, conocí a Barbie de casualidad viendo el canal de Billy Elliot. Billy Elliot también tiene su episodio, así que revísenlo, es muy divertido. También es de Argentina, Billy Elliot. Y la conocí en el chat. Y ahí comenzamos a charlar y no sabía, la verdad, que también eran de Argentina y que eran súper, súper buena onda. Y aquí estamos. Aquí estamos. Así que Barbie, tengo algunas preguntas para ti acerca de tu proyecto en tu canal. Primero, ¿por qué
Dale.
el nombre Barbecue?
En realidad cuando armé el canal lo armé en un principio no para streamear, sino para ver a otros streamers. Y siempre me pasa como, ¿qué nombre le pongo? Porque si después lo tengo que cambiar o no tiene sentido. Y pensaba en cómo me dice la gente porque no tengo muy buena imaginación, no soy tan creativa como para decir, voy a crear este nombre porque está divertido y queda ahí. Sino que dije, bueno, mis amigos por ahí me decían con cualquier sobrenombre, como barbacoa, barbitúrico, que es un fármaco, pero bueno, como que empezaba con Barbie y me lo decían o bar directamente, eso ya es cuando no tenían ganas de decir más nada, y dije, bueno, barbacoa me parecía como muy español, ¿no? Como barbacoa, y dije, ¿por qué no barbecue? Y el guión bajo CS en realidad es por mi apellido, no es que juegue Counter-Strike, todo el mundo me lo pregunta si son las siglas del juego, no, son algunas letras de mi apellido como para que sea yo, digamos, nada más.
Cuando tú has comenzado con esto de Twitch, ¿cómo has hecho tu set? ¿Has considerado justamente tener estas computadoras o estos procesadores que son como profesionales gamer?
Yo cuando comencé tuve la suerte de que quien es mi pareja ya había empezado a streamear. Entonces, él tenía más o menos preparada una computadora decente con algunos componentes que estaban más o menos actualizados, no súper actualizados, pero lo suficiente para hacer un streaming. Si fuera por mí y yo tuviera que usar mi notebook, que es la notebook que tengo hace años, no sé si podría jugar cosas y streamear al mismo tiempo. Tal vez un just chatting, pero no otras cosas. Así que forma parte de todo lo que soy yo ahora en Twitch, en realidad es como una de las personas que me impulsó, además, a que empiece. Si no, yo jamás hubiera empezado porque no conocía Twitch hasta hace un año, básicamente. Y no entendía por qué la gente estaba todo el día metida ahí, todo el día con 3, 4 videos abiertos sin estar viendo ninguno. Era como, ¿por qué? Ahora lo entiendo, sí, estás tratando de ayudar a alguien más y dejas al menos el view de fondo. Es muy linda la comunidad hasta donde la conozco por ahora. Nunca me crucé realmente nada malo, por ahora. Pero sentí que siempre fueron como muy amables todos, te aceptan con cualquier error básicamente. Yo no creo ser una super jugadora, muy pro ni nada, pero bueno, mis amigos y la gente que por ahí me conoce igual está ahí y me mira. Así que súper agradece siempre toda esa parte.
De hecho, hasta yo veo los gameplays, más que todo porque esos juegos a veces no llegan a mi país a tiempo. O no tengo la consola o justamente este equipo para poder jugarlo.
Sí,
Y
sí,
ayuda
está,
bastante.
está bueno. Yo también, de hecho, o sea, yo como te dije toda mi vida, estaba siempre tan ocupada que nunca tuve tiempos ni tampoco los recursos por ahí para jugar determinados juegos. Y vivía viendo a otras personas jugar, obviamente. En ese entonces eran youtubers, ¿no? No estaba Twitch.
Me gustaría que nos cuentes un poquito de cómo fue tu primer stream, cómo te sentiste, qué pasó, porque el primero siempre se recuerda.
Es- Sí, estaba muy nerviosa porque primero que nada no sabía si iba a tener la capacidad de charlar. Digo, es como entre los nervios y estar frente a una cámara, era estar colorada, como con mucho calor. Y era esa, era el miedo a no saber no sé si que no me vea nadie, porque bueno, tenía algunos amigos que les había dicho que iba a hacerlo, entonces un poquito tuve ese apoyo al principio, pero aún así se sentía raro porque tenía que hablar, no sabía qué cara estaba poniendo, no tenía la cámara acomodada como me gustaba, o sea que desde por sí no me gustaba cómo me veía. Y había empezado a jugar un juego de terror o sea, es como mi tópico en Twitch, amo los juegos de terror y igual hace un montón de tiempo no los jugaba. Entonces estaba como diciendo, me voy a trabar y no sé, a la gente no le va a gustar. O voy a tardar más tiempo y a la gente no le va a gustar. Era ese miedo de no sé, poder complacer al público. Pero al mismo tiempo, cuando lo terminé, estaba muy feliz y muy emocionada. Y me di cuenta que me gustaba un montón, sinceramente. Que no entendía por qué no lo había probado antes.
Muchos me han dicho que estar en Twitch, por lo menos ser parte de los que ven o participan en el chat, es un poco adictivo. Porque como Twitch está abierto 24/7, tú puedes despertar a cualquier momento, alguien está con stream o no sé, tu amigo está también online o te sugiere alguna persona o es tu juego favorito y consideras eso que
Totalmente.
es adictivo. ¿Tienes alguna
Yo
prueba
creo
que...
que sí. De hecho, el año pasado, que por ahí estaba todo medio parado, pasaba mucho tiempo en Twitch, pero mucho. Y lo otro todo el tiempo. Ahora este año, bueno, trato por ahí de enfocar un poco más en la facu y tal vez ya no estoy tan metida todo el día. Paso cada tanto, saludo, me voy, vuelvo y estoy así. Pero era muy adictivo, era una cosa que si te despertabas y capaz que había alguien streameando al mediodía o a la mañana y ya lo estabas viendo y después empezaba otro y también lo estabas viendo y era una cosa que cada persona que veías la terminaba siguiendo. Después seguías a tantas personas que no sabía qué había hecho.
Pero
Eran tantos, tantos, tantos que tampoco podía elegir.
le ves
Ahora
en
me calmé un
Twitch,
poquito
¿no?
más con eso. Además creo que igual era el contexto, ¿no? Estábamos encerrados por la cuarentena. Entonces no había mucho más que hacer, no es como que salías a tener vida libre afuera. Y lo que tenías era lo que estaba acá en la casa y en internet. Así que estuvo combinado esa parte.
Cuando tú comenzaste a hacer tu stream, ¿tenías algún conocimiento previo de cómo hacer streams? Porque sería bonito si también dieras algunos tips de qué es lo que necesita un streamer gamer para comenzar, ¿no?
No tenía ni idea de nada. Inclusive ahora tengo muchas dudas, porque como te dije, hay muchas cosas que me las termina solucionando mi pareja, que sabe un poco más de Twitch y en realidad de las tecnologías en general. Pero no tenía ni idea. Yo abrí el OBS y no sabía qué estaba tocando. No sabía cómo agregar una escena, cómo sacarla, no sabía, me acuerdo que no podía ni siquiera acomodar, viste que tenés, no sé, el overlay y tenés la cámara y las tenés que ir acomodando para que uno no tape al otro. Y no sabía tampoco cómo hacer eso. Mucho menos las alertas y personalizar cosas. Era súper raro todo para mí. Así que no, yo entré con cero conocimientos en esto, más allá de que ya había empezado a ver bueno, a mi pareja y a un amigo que también streameaba, no sabía hacerlo por mi propia cuenta. Y, y depende, viste que va a depender mucho de lo que quieras también transmitir en el juego, no, en el stream, de lo que vas a necesitar para la computadora, el componente que vas a necesitar. Yo creo que, que no se necesita tanto para al menos las cosas más básicas, o juegos que puedes bajarles la resolución y las características de los gráficos. Pero Si no, creo que no es necesario tanto.
Mm.
Creo que se puede.
Bueno, sí, la verdad también la conexión al internet es lo más importante.
Sí, es verdad. Sí, sí, de hecho, yo justo había cambiado de proveedor
Ujú.
y eso me ayudó bastante, bastante.
Así que los que están escuchando y quieran tener su stream de videojuegos en Twitch, consideren súper bien la compañía que tengan de internet. Lastimosamente en mi ciudad la mayoría tiene algún problema, ya sea por la locación donde estoy o depende, así que estoy súper feliz cuando logro hacer un stream, pero realmente muy frustrante cuando después de haber preparado algo tan bonito no puedes hacer la transmisión por el internet, ¿no? Y
La verdad es que yo no lo había tenido en cuenta ahora porque cuando empecé yo ya tenía un internet más o menos que andaba bien y si lo configuras bien la parte de los bitrates y si lo reproduces a 60 FPS o 30 FPS, más o menos encontrás la forma. Igual, a cualquiera que quiera empezar, hay varias aplicaciones que te permiten probar, por ejemplo, o sea, es como que pones para empezar el stream, pero en realidad no lo estás empezando y solo te va a dar como las estadísticas de si tenés pérdidas o no de frames. Está bueno.
sí, hay de todo en Twitch. Para los que quieran ver, ya lo saben. Vamos a hablar ahora de los streamers que sigues. ¿Podrías comentarnos de tu top 5 de qué streamers te gusta ver o estás pendiente? Menciona 5.
5.
Ujú.
Yo creo que los que más veo, eh, de nuevo, ay, me cansé de nombrarlo ya, pero siempre estoy ayudando a mi pareja con su stream. Miro mucho también a otro amigo, que su stream es Sherman Mill. No sé si debería nombrar,
No, sí puedes nombrarlos, de hecho, para seguirlos también.
que es un amigo de la infancia y siempre que lo veo lo voy a ayudar, digamos, también a estar ahí presente. Eh, a Pili, a Pili Elliot, siempre la estoy viendo cuando aparece. Bueno, Luna, a vos también, siempre que te veo streameando,
Oh,
entro seguro de cabeza.
gracias, Barbi.
Y, uff, ya voy 4. El quinto lugar se lo dejaría a varios conocidos de España que conocí eh, también en el gaming, entrando por un juego en común, que los he buscado y los encontré. Pero no sé si los podría meter a todos porque son varios. Pero que son como una comunidad súper linda y súper amable, que siempre estuvieron como te reciben con una buena onda increíble y han inclusive me han ayudado, ¿no? También a mí en mis streams. Pero son tantos que no podría nombrarlos todos.
Bueno, sí, es complicado solo seleccionar algunos, te comprendo. Porque la comunidad es bien linda. En resumen, la comunidad es bien linda. Así que
Exactamente,
vamos a
sí,
seguir a
sí.
todos y ayudarnos entre todos. Bueno, Barbie, vamos a comenzar con este juego. Te voy a mencionar algunas categorías y vas a tener 5 segundos máximo para responder. Si no respondes, me debes una hamburguesa por cada vez que pasen los 5
Por-
segundos.
Bueno, dale, dale.
Dale, dale. Pues vamos a comenzar y me gustaría saber también algunas razones por las cuales te gusta exactamente esto, ¿no? Si realmente te encanta. Comenzamos con your favorite. Could you please tell us which is your favorite color?
Purple.
Why?
I'm not sure why. I think that was my favorite color when I was younger, maybe. Yes, like that's the only reason. When I was younger, I love that color. Like I really love it. And then I have like sometimes when I thought that I didn't have a favorite color,
Mhm.
but now I'm sure actually.
The
Yes.
purple one.
That's the color.
What about your favorite sport?
Oh, I don't have.
No?
uh no.
And the
I'm not
esports?
that kind of girl. Neither. No, no, no.
No?
It's like I've never been the kind of girl who love that. I started running maybe like a few years ago, but not too much.
Oh,
If I had to choose one, I think that will be yes.
running.
But
At
I'm not too
least
fan to any sports at all.
I thought that you love esports, at least. But it's
No,
good to
no.
know. It's good to know that. I love League of Legends. So I need to keep on practicing that. I really suck at that at the beginning, but now I guess I'm getting better. But it's part. Let's talk about something delicious now. You live in Argentina, and you know that in South
Yes.
America we are so proud of our food. So, which is your favorite food? Could be something like traditional if you like, or something that is not traditional. Depends on you.
I'm not sure how to say this, but from Argentina, I like cordero.
Lamb?
I'm not sure how to say it, lamb.
Mm-hmm.
Um, where I'm from Ushuaia, like it's like in the south of Argentina, and there is a lamb that is so yummy.
Lamb.
Like that's my favorite food. Every time that I travel there, I had to eat that. Like it's a must always.
I have never tried lamb. Trust me.
Oh,
Something
you
weird,
have to.
but yeah, I was a little bit afraid about the taste of a lamb. I just know like chicken
Mm,
and pork and maybe some
No,
steaks,
no,
but
no.
that's all.
It tastes so good. Like no, no. The ribs of the lamb, no, amazing.
Okay, so that's going to be on my list. The top 100 things that I have to do in Argentina. That's something nice. What
Exactly.
about
Yes.
your favorite dessert?
Dessert cheesecake. I
Without
love
any
it.
hesitation, cheesecake.
Yes. I love it. Actually, like there was a place in again Ushuaia that used to have the best cheesecake for me. Now that I know that restaurant is closed, but I loved it. And every time I go anywhere where it where there are some desserts to choose, I always choose cheesecake.
Mm,
Always.
it sounds delicious,
Also,
really.
I learned to how to cook that, but I'm a little bit lazy.
But do you know
But
how to
yes,
cook that? Oh my gosh,
yes,
please send a recipe and share
yes,
that,
of
please.
course.
I would like to do that. I don't know how to do like, well, I have a lot of, recipes, but somehow when I tried, it's like a failure. Something happens or something gets burned or I forgot to add something like I'm so unlucky with that. But if I have like a recipe that comes from a person who already did that, like for real that I know, and give me some tips and some secrets, obviously I will be so happy to try it on again.
I will send you the recipe.
Please, I might be waiting about that one. What about your favorite candy?
I think chocolate, but don't we all love chocolate? Maybe I don't have one.
Now comes the hardest questions. So you can only decide one. Which is your favorite movie? Only one.
Only one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Five, 4,
No,
3, 2, 1.
Infinity War. I don't know. Like there are a lot of more serious movies. I love Marvel movies. Like I love them. I can see them always, like more than a few times, like three, four, five, 10. I don't know. I think I was expecting like all these years Marvel has to, like I don't know 20 movies,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a story that they have to tell them in I don't know the last 19, and then it appeared that they created like Infinity War, and that was like a summary of the other ones. And
There is something, and before we go to that point, there is something that I've just realized when I check Infinity Wars 1 and 2. Before I've noticed that I haven't like watched the whole movies from Marvel. That's why I had like some blank spaces because I didn't know that that
yes,
was
totally.
filmed. So I was like, what? Were the previous ones like, Avengers, what's the other one? The Green Lantern, Hulk. I mean, all of them were related.
And also they have like chronological no, like movies, so you can see them all. Like you will spend I don't know like 3 weeks maybe, but then you have like the end. Like Infinity War is like uh, La frutilla del postre.
Like cherry from the ice cream. Yeah,
Exactly.
but did you like the end?
I like it. I mean, they weren't necessary. Like, there isn't a perfect world where no one dies. Like, it's not real. Well, it's not like a super movie. A superhero movie is real, but um, it's like normal. It's part of life. Like, death is part of life. So, it's okay.
I don't know.
Actually,
It's
like,
really
the
weird.
first movie was on, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago. So they, yes, they will be working a lot of time in this. Like
Oh my
they
gosh.
put so much effort in this universe. So yes.
Which is your favorite book?
Oh, another question.
Mhm.
My favorite book, I think it is The Call. No, I'm sorry, it's only Call name from Stephen King. Of course, I love horror books too. It's about like some people like receive a message and they become zombies.
Mhm.
So the story tells about how a father tried to get together with his son
God.
and they can't understand what is happening, like why the phone is the problem here.
Which one is better? The book or the movie? Or the comic or the movie?
Hmm. When it comes to Marvel, like comics, I think always the comics has like more information and like major development of the characters. But I love like the movies, like the cinematic universe. I just love it. Like I don't care if it's different from the comics, if they change something. I don't know. I don't care. I love them
Exactly.
either ways.
Now comes one of the most interested ones before the hardest one. What about your favorite band, music band?
Guns N' Roses. When I was younger,
Ooh.
I was so obsessed with them. Like so obsessed. Like I wish I would been living like in the days they were together, like the first one that formed the Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, everything
But
with
I
metal.
actually was born when they split apart. So, like that year in 1996. I love Easy Struggling,
Oh my
rhythmic
gosh.
guitar. Easy Struggling, I love you.
If you're
Please
listening to
marry
this,
me.
yeah, that's part of like that's your crush, and I
Yes,
must
yes,
admit,
well.
I really liked like Axel Rose, Alex Rose, Axel Rose. Uh,
And also has an amazing voice.
oh, and the
But
voice.
Easy was mine.
Do you have only one favorite song?
From Guns N' Roses.
Oh no, it depends. Up
Um,
to you.
oh, at all. Favorite song. I think I don't have anyone. Like the problem with me is like I don't have too many favorites. Like yes, I'm sorry. I can say like I love the purple color, the color purple, but then when it comes to music, to a gender or a movie, like it's really difficult for me to choose one. Now that I'm talking to you, I only can think in Black Sheep. Like that's it. I can't remember another song. Every time I pop up on your streams, I always ask for that song. Like I need it at least once at my day.
Now this is your era, for real, for real. What
Yes,
about video games? Chan chan chan.
I have one video game. Like it's so oldie and so simple,
Oldie
and
but
it's a
goldie.
shooter.
Mhm.
Yes, like I used to play that when I was younger, like 15, with my friends, but we haven't like the um, legal game, so we downloaded it like in, well, not legally, and have to play, of course, like always in only one computer, uh, and couldn't like play online.
Mhm.
And we spent so many times in my house, on their houses, and it is the Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead 2.
And I'm still playing it. Like I can't uh, I cannot play that. Like if I see someone playing it, I'm going to pop up on that stream and say hi, how are you? Can I help you? Can I play with you? It's a shooter, like a shooter with zombies, and it's a cooperative game.
And which is a video game that you don't like or that
I
you?
hate the ones that you end like losing your patience, like Geometry Dash is one, or Cuphead. There are some games that you have to try a lot of times to end the level, and you will die like 20, 30 times at a game. I sucked at them, and I'm not patient at all. Like I'm not patient. I can't. Yes,
Oh no.
I think Cuphead it is in a stream, and Geometry Dash it is too.
What about other video games that you have played? Do you remember like the best video game that you played on your stream that a lot of people liked?
In my streams, I haven't played a lot of streams yet, a lot of games yet because like I started streaming like 3 months ago. Um, but they're all horror games. Maybe there were a lot of people like watching me playing Amnesia, like Amnesia Rebirth. That
Mm-hmm.
was a game that come out last year. Came out, sorry. um, I think because like it has some hype because it was like a sequel from an oldie horror game. But I'm not sure if there was any special game that everyone loves.
Which do you think was the hardest game for you? Besides Cuphead,
The
you mentioned
hardest
about
game.
that, but this time like avoiding the one that you really hated, and that you were like so proud of yourself that you completed that. Which might be
I
that.
think I'm proud of myself of any horror games because before streaming, I only play horror games like with a friend at least, with someone by my side. And a lot of times I couldn't like continue playing. Like sometimes I was like, no, here, you play now, I will watch. I can uh, I know walk in this game and using this like something's going to appear and and scare me and I can't. And that's what like I was actually scared when I started streaming because I wasn't sure if I couldn't be able to end this kind of games. And I'm still here. And I don't know I think I ended like 3 or 4 games like horror games.
You
So
survived for real.
yes, but for now I still have to end one that is the Visage is the name,
Hmm.
and I'm struggling to to play it again because it has like a lot of puzzles and actually this game actually scared me.
Well, that was part of the video games. But I want you to know, besides video games, we know that you are into music now. And now you have visited a bit more music channels, maybe like from the music community. And what is your opinion about that? How different do you think they are? Because now, when you were streaming video games, how can you handle playing, reading the chat, keeping up with all during the chat, the ones who were watching, the ones who were like supporting you?
Sometimes it's more difficult because maybe you are so into the game and then you have to stop and see the chat and answer your viewers. And then when I came back to the game, I like miss a sentence or an objective of the game or something, and I'm like, what do I have to do now? Did you read? Did you hear what the game says? Like what?
Again.
And sometimes like in other games when I'm playing with other people and I can't pause it,
Mhm.
it's like I read, but maybe I forgot or I missed someone who say something. And then I'm, oh no, I haven't read this. I'm so sorry. I have to say an answer. but it's actually difficult. And maybe in music streaming, like, well, you do your thing, and then you can read everything and talk to your chat, and then again start singing or playing something. How do you sing so many hours? Like, maybe I'm new. Maybe I have to practice more because it's
Oh
like
my gosh.
I sing three, four, five things in a row, and then I'm like, I can't sing anymore.
I don't know. Like, to be honest, the first streams that I had, they usually were like 1 hour and a half, but I was just like singing a little bit and asking for more feedback, like how does it sound and is it good and more. But then when I started with video, audio, and more, I realized that I was 3 hours, 4 hours, I guess it was my first stream, 4 hours. But it was so fast. It was so fast. I don't know how, but in the last minute, I realized that my voice like was so weak, and I forgot to drink something. I forgot to eat something as well. But it was the emotion of the moment that I forgot entirely. And then I said, no, no, no. I need to practice more. So before every stream that I have, at least 1 hour before, I'm getting ready. Like, thanks also to like it's me cheesecake. Maybe you know him. He suggested me that at the
Yes.
beginning because he is like so good giving feedback, and he said, why don't you try this, like get ready 1 hour before and practice making your exercises before and checking the bots before, checking that everything is working nicely before. And then I realized that yes, it works, like, but for real, because before I just started
It
like
takes
getting
so
ready
much time,
20
like
minutes
getting ready for a
not one
stream.
hour like for real. I'm ready now, not perfectly ready, but at least I'm doing every time a little bit better. So if you
Yeah.
would like to be like streaming for hours, I guess the best thing is like to take short breaks to talk and also to read the people who are just visiting you because they are taking some time for you, and drink water drink something and eat a little bit. It helps, and stretch. That's the best.
And stretch.
Yeah.
Yes, I have
And
never
your
stretched
voice.
before
Yeah.
a stream.
No, you should.
Then
You
I'm
should.
like, my
Your
back is
back.
always like aching.
Yes. No, it helps. It helps. But if you're planning to sing, that's something that helped me a lot, is to practice your, like a lot of singers does as well. They get ready 2 or 5 hours before their presentations, and also another singers suggested me that, like, try not to eat before, like a whole meal, for example, or just practice. Like getting the warm ups. And I was like, okay. But now I take that so seriously. But it helped me a lot. So I hope that it helps you too with your future music
Thank you.
streams.
Thank you, Lena. I'm still practicing, and like I'm trying to not feel like embarrassed. I'm always so afraid to, I don't know, being judged because how I sing or if I fail a pitch. It's difficult for me, for now at least.
Maybe you may not notice, but I'm still nervous whenever I had stream. But it's something. It's a nice kind of feeling. I guess it's a
Yes,
nice
like
feeling.
when you have like a concert.
Yeah, now digital one. Which is your favorite emote now that you're on Twitch? And for the ones who maybe are
I
listening this for the first time, uh, I know that in WhatsApp, Facebook, and a lot of different platforms, we use emojis or emoji, but in Twitch, there's like a huge new world, and a lot of people
yeah.
use emotes. So they are not emojis; they are emotes, and each channel, well, kind of like personalize their emotes. Sometimes they are like small emojis, but with the characteristics of the streamer or something that the streamer likes or something that she or he is playing. So that's something cute to know. And according to that, what might be or which might be your favorite emotes? I almost say emojis. Barbie,
I
according
think
to you.
I'm always using like the lol emote from Twitch, and also not like this. And then from Better TV, I love the cat jam.
Mm,
I love it.
gotcha.
Also now I'm loving the the rat jam and the cuke. I'm not sure how to say that. The first time I see it, I was like, why do you use that? That one is awful. And now I love it. Like it
Same.
actually makes me laugh when I see it.
And what about your emotes? How did you decide to design your own emotes?
I'm still like working on that. But it is my cat actually. Like when I started streaming, I wasn't sure about how was the overlay going to be, and if no, but that's why I decided to use my cat because I love her and like she's so photogenic and so cute.
Mm.
So I say, well, but I had to take more photos of her and make more emotes.
Yeah, emotes also helped a lot of the streamers to express like what they really like and what are they doing. And yeah, at the beginning I didn't know what were they, but now that you have your own emotes, it's like so different, and that's something good. That's something good.
And it's weird when like people use it, like that's my emote. And
Exactly,
when you see
exactly.
that in another channel, it's like that's my emote.
Oh, but it feels so good. It's like supporting everyone.
Yes.
Here comes again two hard questions now. We're about to end
I
this short
know.
interview. Oh, it's not short, but well, for me, short. Like a 4 hour interview. Barbie, what do you think? In this case, let's talk about the future. What is the future of your project in this platform? How do you see your project in 5 years by now?
Oh my god. 5 years is like a lot of time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a lot of time. But in
what a
2020,
difficult.
2026, how do you see like Barbie's channel?
I'm not sure how I'm going to do to be a doctor at the same time stream, but I wish that I can continue with both things. And I can imagine like having a bigger channel. I don't know how much bigger, but maybe I think I will meet more people, more streamers, and probably have a lovely community. I
Mm,
think that that's the aim.
yeah.
That at least have people that you trust and that helps you grow.
And for the future streamers, according to your experience and everything that you have been living so far, which tips, suggestions will you give to these new streamers?
I would tell them that if you want to stream whatever you want to do, like chatting, like listening to music, like playing music, playing video games, makeup, whatever, if you want to try it, you just have to start. Like that's the first step. You have to start. What do you want to do? And then I think that when you starting that that's the first thing and the most important because then like things will get better. I
Mm,
mean, maybe you might get frustrated at first because you want to have a lot of viewers and a big community. Like everyone would love to have to start and have a big community and have like a good channel. But it takes time. You're doing, I think it's worth it. That was that to want to enjoy that. That would be my advice.
that's a very nice one. And a lot of people maybe want to just start streaming and having a lot of followers, but the truth is that you need to start sometimes from the bottom, and sometimes if you're lucky or you have support, then it comes. But that's one of the most important challenges, I guess, for new streamers. Thank you so much for bringing that on the floor, on the table.
So,
So,
on the phone.
on the phone. So, in order to end this interview, could you please tell us one quote that represents you? Which quote might be that one?
Yes. Uh, it was maybe it's not that serious. Like it's not a serious quote because it's from Winnie the Pooh. But I also I knew this quote like in a series. So well, I will say this. How lucky am I to have something so special that makes saying goodbye so hard? That's the quote, and I love it. It's like yes, having someone so special that is so hard to say goodbye means like you have someone you love and feeling love so important. So I think that's like
That's so
that
cute.
that is something you need to feel sometimes. Yes, but I feel that the most important thing is that you actually let yourself feel and love.
Thank you so much for that. I mean, today we learned a lot about video games and also streaming video games that maybe you think it's easy, just like to turn on and that's all. But no, you need to work a little bit longer than that. That's
It's
so
all
cute.
about patience.
Yeah, that's a magical word. That's a magical word.
Yes.
So I want to say, like, thank you so much, Barbie, for accepting the invitation to be here on the Secret Random Box. And I would like to say thank you for your time. Thank you for being so sweet, so supportive. And now that you're gonna start streaming music as well, guys, give her a follow. And she's gonna start streaming music soon. So she's gonna get ready as well
Thanks to
with all
you,
the things.
Luna. Thank you for inviting me. Like I was actually a little bit nervous because I'm not sure how I was going to do this, and of course I knew that I was going to speak in English, and I was oh my god, I would forget vocabulary, and I did. But I think that you can understand what I try to say.
No,
So
yeah.
thank you so much for this invitation. I really appreciate.
No, thank you. Thank you. You. No, you. No, you. Thank you for being so kind. And well, guys, and something important as well, maybe just a friendly reminder, is that if you are planning to make something on Twitch, there's like a huge community in Spanish and also another huge community in English. So don't
Yes.
limit yourself only in one language. Maybe if you know more languages, Portuguese, Chinese, or more, just try to do it in that. The only
Yes,
thing that you will lose
and
might be fear.
you
That's the
can
only
meet
thing.
like people from around the world, and it's so amazing.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Barbie. And I don't know if you have some last words for the ones who are listening.
uh, no, thank you for listening. Like, if you're still here, thank you so much for being here. And I hope that you like our content. I hope you visit Lunesh's stream. And she's an amazing person, like you're hearing here talking. So, thank you so much for being here. And if you are interested in video games and music or pseudo music, you can visit my stream.
So thank you so much, Barbie. I hope that you have a nice night, and I'm going to call you again for another episode about video games and with other gamers, and from different, in this case, not the same community but different countries. It's going to be interesting.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Luna.
So thank you so much for the ones who listen this as well. You can find the description in the description. You can find a link from Barbie, barbecue, and underscore CS, not Counter Strike, please. And see you next time, guys. Hope you have a very nice night, 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 day, or afternoon. I wish you the best. Hope you have a nice day, and see you next time. Bye bye, bye bye, Barbie.
Bye bye. Bye bye, Luna.